By now, we all know about body-worn cameras and how they are used to show officer misconduct or heroism depending on what you're looking at. But have body cameras had the desired effect, and are they worth the cost? Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day. Body cameras have become so popular that there is even a movie centered around what an officer's body cam picked up. The question is, are they really worth the hype? First off, who are the interested parties that want officers to wear body cameras? Activists and others with a negative view of law enforcement believe the cameras will display or discourage misconduct while at the same time deterring officers from using lethal force. Police chiefs want body cameras to show the peril that officers face while at the same time boosting the public perception of the police. Unfortunately, neither of these things have come true. Officers still use the same amount of force that they did before cameras, and the public perception of the police is just as low, if not lower, than it was before. But what does the actual data say? I'm going to leave a link to an article about criminology and public policy that references 70 empirical studies and found that there was no significant statistical change in the way police use force or the way the public perceives them. The only benefit that can be empirically proven by body-worn cameras is that police officers use less profanity when on duty. In some instances, the police are more likely to use force than without cameras because they can prove that a subject was behaving erratic. I have personal experience with this. When I was an officer, my department did not have the funds for cameras, but sometimes the officers would take it upon themselves to use their camera phones to record audio during interactions with hostile subjects. They would record knowing that the recording was inadmissible in court, but admissible in an internal affairs hearing. So in some cases, having the camera is an invitation for the officer to use force sooner than he or she would have normally. When it comes to misconduct, there are several instances when the body camera was present and failed to give a good picture of that misconduct. Cell phone video still seems to be the gold standard of catching some officers at their worst. When it comes to hand defensive tactics scenarios, the camera is just going to show whatever is close to the officer's chest, and that's as long as the camera remains attached. If that's not enough to show the inefficiency of body cameras, sometimes there are cases in which officers were wearing body cameras, the cameras captured them committing misconduct, and they got away with it anyway. Frankly, other factors go into officers getting away with misconduct, and that's a video for another time. The immediate benefit to body-worn cameras is that prosecutors and investigators have video evidence that they can use to prosecute crime. Officers say less potty words, and YouTube is filled to the brim with videos of just pure awesome. But these cameras are not cheap, and the storage can be outrageously expensive. Depending on the size of the department, it can cost the taxpayer millions just to store the data. Some agencies are discontinuing the use of body cameras just because of the cost. Maybe I can get some consensus between the defund the police crowd and the police to defund body-worn cameras and spend that money on things that might actually benefit your local jurisdiction. Anyway, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Please leave a like or a dislike and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos in the future. Please be sure to share the video with anyone who might have an opinion on it, like activists, cops, criminal justice students, or if you are an officer and you want to piss off admin, I'd like to hear their thoughts as well. Everyone, have a nice day.